Dear children, today we are going to learn the next topic, that is rational numbers and irrational numbers. Here first, what are rational numbers? We have already learned in the previous classes numbers which can be written in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. These are called rational numbers. That means both p by q means p and q are integers. It can be negative or positive integers, and the denominator should not be equal to 0. Then they are called rational numbers. For example, 1 by 2, minus 3 by 4, 5 by 7, etc. When it is a fractional number, you won't get negative number, but it is a rational number. Since they are integers, you will get a negative number also. Now, what is irrational numbers? Irrational numbers are the numbers which cannot be written in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. Last day itself, we have learned what is irrational numbers. They are non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5, etc. These are irrational numbers. Now, in this chapter, we are going to prove that these are irrational numbers. The theorems are there to prove root 2, root 3, root 5 are irrational numbers. Now, let us go for the theorem 1.4, that is which is in the reader. Root 2 is irrational. That means in the question paper, you may get like this, prove that root 2 is irrational. So, in order to prove it is irrational, let us assume that it is rational number. First, let us assume that it is rational number. Last, let us show that it is not a rational number, but it is a irrational number. So, let us assume root 2 is rational. So, what is rational number? It is of the form p by q. So, then root 2 can be written in the form a by b. That means p by q. What is a and b? They are integers. So here a and b are integers that you can note if you want, or else it is integers and a and b are co-prime. What is the meaning for co-prime? They are integers. Co-prime numbers means their common factor is 1. That is HCF is 1. So we have taken a number in such a way that it has only common factor is 1. That's why we are saying where a and b are co-prime numbers and b not equal to 0. That is the condition of the rational number. So, rational numbers are integers. The integers we have taken, but that integers we have taken in such a way they are co-prime. Co-prime means the common factor is 1. That is HCF is 1. Now, you just cross multiply. B root 2 is equal to A. Okay. Now, since we are having a root here, we are just squaring on both the sides. So, squaring on both the sides we get, I have written b root 2 as root 2b. Both are correct. Root 2b whole square, or we can write b root 2 whole square also is equal to a square. Both the sides I am squaring. When I square on both the sides, root 2 square becomes 2. Root 2 into root 2 is root 4. Root 4 is nothing but 2. So root 2 square is 2. B square is b square as it is. That is equal to a square. This I have taken as first equation. Now, see, now when I write like this, if I suppose I want b square, what will you get? A square by 2. Okay. So now what shows this? This 2 divides a square. If I want, I can write b square is equal to a square by 2. So I can say 2 is dividing a square. If 2 is dividing a square, automatically 2 will divide a. For example, if I divide 2 square by 2. 2 square is 4. So, automatically 2 is also divisible by 2. So, when a square is dividing by 2, a also divides by 2. So, 2 divides a. So, we can write, now see, when 2 is dividing a, that is a by 2. That is equal to some number I am taking c. So, I can write a is equal to 2c. Okay, so we can write a is equal to 2c for some integer c. This is in whichever sum you are asking, whether it is root 2, root 3, root 5, the same procedure should be followed. Only the correction of what you have to do is, instead of 2, it will become 3 or 5 or whatever it is. So, the same procedure follows in all other numbers also to prove it is irrational. So, now we have taken a is equal to 2c for some integer c. Now what I am going to do is, this a is equal to 2c, I am substituting in the first equation. First equation is 2b square is equal to 2c square. So instead of a square I put 2c. So now 2b square is equal to 2 square, if I square it I will get 4. 4c square. Now, if I bring here, it will get cancelled. Straight away here also you can cancel. 2 1s are 2 2s are. So, what is this here? B square is equal to 2c square. So, now I am just changing the places. So, I will get 2c square is equal to b square. I just brought b square this side and 2c square this side. Now, this shows that 2 divides b square. As we did before, 2 divides a square. This divides 2 divides b square. Therefore, if it is dividing b square, 2 divides b. I am taking this as third equation. Now, the second equation and the third equation when I see, I can find 2 is dividing a square, 2 is dividing b square, which implies 2 divides a, 2 divides b. That means a and b is having at least 2 as a common factor. That means it is having 1 as a common factor and it is having 2 also as a common factor. So, if you get more than one factor is common, is it a co-prime number? No. Co-prime number will have only 1 as a common factor. But here we have proved that a and b is having 2 as a common factor. So, but this contradicts the fact that a and b are co-prime. Because contradicts the fact means we have assumed it to be a co-prime number. But it is against that. It is not a co-prime number because it is having 2 as a common factor. So, what happens? What is co-prime? No common factor other than 1. But it has a common factor 2. So, it is contradicting the fact. So, our assumption is wrong. So, what should you prove? Now, what should you conclude now? Root 2 is irrational number. We have assumed to be rational, but we have come to a conclusion that our assumption is wrong. So, root 2 is irrational. It's a very important sum. Next one, prove that root 3 is irrational. Same way, same procedure. Instead of root 2, it is root 3. Let us assume root 3 is rational number. We have to prove it is irrational. We are taking the contradiction that it is a rational number. So, then root 3 is equal to a by b. So, now where a and b are co-prime numbers and b is not equal to 0. So, now a and b are co-prime numbers, they are integers, but it has common factor 1. So, we have assumed to be a co-prime number. Now, as I told you before, b into root 3 is b root 3 is equal to a. Since there is root 3, I am squaring on both the sides. So, b root 3 the whole square is equal to a square. So, now b root 3, that is root 3 square is 3, b square is equal to a square. Now, this I am taking as first equation. What does it mean now? 3 divides a square, which implies 3 divides a. Okay, 3 divides a I am taking as second equation. Now we can write 3 divides a, 3 by a. Sorry, it becomes a by 3. A by 3 is equal to c something I am taking. So, I can write a is equal to 3c. Okay, a is equal to 3c for some integer c. Now, substituting a is equal to 3c in the first equation, instead of a, I am putting 3c. So, 3b square is equal to a square is the first equation. 3b square is equal to, instead of a, I am writing 3c square. Then, by squaring, we get 3b square is equal to 9c square. So, b square is equal to, I am cancelling 3 and 9, b square is equal to 3c square. Now, I am interchanging the places, 3c square is equal to b square. As I told you before, if I want c square, it is b square by 3. What does it mean? 3 divides b square, hence 3 divides b. Okay, when a number is dividing a square of one number, the number also will be divided by the number. For example, I told you 3 square. 3 square is divisible by 3 means 3 is also divisible by 3. Okay, same way this. So, now from 2 and 3, second equation and third equation, we can say a and b have at least 3 as a common factor. But this is contradicting the fact that what we have taken, they are co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers doesn't have other than 1 as a common factor. So, but this contradicts the fact that a and b are co-prime numbers. That is no common factor other than 1. So, our assumption is wrong. So, we have to conclude that root 3 is irrational. So, what we have assumed is wrong. Next one is show that 5 minus root 3 is irrational number. Here, see only when root 2, root 3, root 5 is irrational number, we have to do all these steps. If show that 5 minus root 3 means we need not do that. But keep in mind, when they ask in 4-mark question, this type of question, in 4 mark, first we have to prove that root 3 is irrational. Then we have to prove 5 minus root 3 is irrational. Only in 4 mark. In 3 mark and 2 mark when it comes, straight away we can write 5 minus root 3 is irrational in a very small step. Here same way, let us assume that 5 minus root 3 is rational number. Then rational number, as I told before, what we have done, 5 minus root 3 is a by b, where a and b are co-prime, b not equal to 0, because it is a rational number, denominator should not be equal to 0. Now, in this type of problem, what you have to do is, I am bringing a by b to one side and root 3 to the other side. So, 5 minus a by b is equal to root 3. Okay. Now, implies I am changing the places. Root 3 is equal to 5 minus a by b. Now, you need not square and all. Root 3 is equal to, take LCM for this. B is LCM. So, I get 5b minus a. So, now, we have already known that root 3 is a irrational number. Irrational number, and these are integers. Both are integers. This is a rational number. Can an irrational number be equal to rational number? No. That's what we say. A and b are integers. So, 5b minus a by b is a rational number. So, root 3 is also rational. If this is rational, but this also should be a rational number. Is it not? Root 3 is equal to this will be a rational number. But this contradicts the fact that root 3 is a rational number. But we know that root 3 is a irrational number. Irrational number cannot be equal to a rational number. So, therefore, our assumption is wrong. Hence, 5 minus root 3 is irrational. Suppose it comes in 4 mark. First, prove that root 3 is irrational number as we did before. Then, you have to go to the steps in 4 mark. In 3 mark and 2 mark, this alone is enough. Thank you.